This video is for Yellow Breeze in the state of Texas and Dallas. You know, hatred and lies want you to argue with them for they can do violence against you and beat you. And I choose not to participate in your drama and your arguing, fighting over who the best and who is right and who the wrong. And I choose to settle this matter in court because racist name was being thrown at me in Carrollton, Texas. And all of those things, I have asked for Obama to be on video chat, and the state of Texas and them gonna try to pull something for these presidents to not to step up and say they was watching me on the state Governor Abbott misconduct. The enemy, God said, wants you to argue with them and scoot to their level and do dirty things. I don't want to take responsibility for hatred and racist words that was being said in hip-hop in Dallas and Carrollton, Texas. I want to tell people that's listening to this, because I know some people didn't do me wrong. God told Moses to tell his people to paint the wall with blood. You know why God told him to tell his people to paint? Because he knew the non-believer was going to be amongst the believers. And they was going to try to stop his people from leaving the village. Not just Egypt, Egyptian, the other people. And God couldn't have that. The people that did me wrong, they hiding amongst you. And they telling you not to care. You don't get care because long as people paying you, you don't care about life. You care about yourself when they cash app you and give you money. And I'm not out to argue with people that's willing to lie to come up and do any of those arguments. Let's handle this the justice way and God way. And I don't want to have nothing to do with you after that. I don't want to be your friend because God say you in your city always up to something that's taking Yellow Breeze in them side. Always up to no good. Taking Big Tuck and the rest of those sides, these people that run. Always up to no good. But God know who you are. You're a liar. And I want you to know something. God see your spirit. I see the frustration in you when you have done wrong. I see the taunting when you think you're going to win, God say. God say the fight is not over with. That American flag is not done yet. God is not done. Yellow Breezy said, let something go. Why should I let racism go? Our black people that's fighting for land. Why should we let that go when we fighting? You telling me to fight for what's mine? What you racist people did in hip-hop? In Texas and the rest of you? You tell me to let go of something to deny God said what's yours? Because they being racist? God don't respect that. God don't respect those things and how you are. They say let go of things gonna come change. But God told me to tell Jordan, Victoria, and everybody else, I promise you 1,000 years from now, it's gonna be more like people, because they got people that work for God, that go against God's wishes. That hear God, that God showed them something and they know it. But remember this, evil will not excite my sight. Your spirit would be caught, and I would know who you are. God would know who you are. But remember, I don't have to use a gun like you have to do because you're a hater. You're a liar and you try to take God's children out. But your spirit is all we need to know, and God need to know. You the enemy. I won't need a satellite to see my enemy. I won't need monopolists to see my enemy. I will see my enemy by spirit. Your frustration, the way you act when you see I'm on the phone, the way I catch on the taunting, God said. those things cannot be measured. Those things cannot be understood with no quantity of doubt. God said, you will not break me. You will not break that American flag because you hate the way I think. You hate the way that God bring me to be better. And you don't want to change. We ain't going back no more. I told Joe Biden something in the civil rights. I want something, not just a one-time fee on my disability check. This is to set the record and set the stone for change. This is to set the record, not just one pay me, I want to keep going. This is going to set the record for change. Or what's if they do, if God asks of them to do this. Ask the civil rights and ask the justice. We no more bending down to you and your racist business and your racist business communities. We no more bending down to you anymore. But tell Yellow Breezy, God not going to bend down to your racism or hip-hop. God, that American flag not going to bend down to you. And God telling me not to back down from you. That American flag telling me not to back down. When you want to be racist and people want to believe your racism, God would not back down. That American flag would not back down. We are all treated as equal and loved by God, and we will not back down from lies and deceit from Boosie. This was about Social Security, and you took it to the limit when you called me out of my name. But God said, by the time we done, we gonna make sure this is the last time that Social Security and the call center get out of line with disability, neglect them at the office, neglect them at the... God gonna make sure this is the last time Social Security does this. I stand for something you can't understand. Boosie, you gotta offend them. People love you. They want the money. They want you just for the music that you can give. But what are you doing? God said, what I know what I'm doing. And this issue with Social Security, I don't give a fuck about what you think of me. And what your community think of me with your lies. But I told, just like I told that Justice Department, I told that lady that hung up SORF if you want, and the guy that was taunting and neglecting people at my office and neglecting and abusing me, you're not going to be able to break me. I want to tell people, everybody look at me like sexual attraction. Look at one girl in Dallas County, she looked down there. Let me tell you something. That is not sexual attraction. That's the spirit of God. That's the spirit of everything we stand for. Because Governor Abbott going to hear me. And I want Governor Abbott to hear me something. I called your mayor, in front of your security guard, a racist, corrupted, racist black piece of crap. And I called him that. And the more he sit here, he's sitting at the spot. That's our democracy. I don't want to be with your people when they telling me to forgive after this mayor say racist thing. But when you get on Obama and allowed to say Trump is racist, but you're not allowed to call a black mayor racist and he said racist things, right? We got hypocrites in this community. We have hypocrites, right? But our black people want to act up, and these kids, they think that I didn't know what they coming. They called me a joke, right? And then we told the civil rights today, hold up, they called them the same kids that they called me a joke, and they listened to that dumb lying person, Yellow Breezy. Obama and them was watching me while I was on social media, while I called the Breakfast Club. I didn't only just call the New York. Let me tell you, Yellow Breezy go F himself. And the people that's with him go F themselves. Because the New York network and this is why they don't want me. Because their lies are catching up with Dallas. And it's catching up with the state of Texas. Nobody wants to deal with that. But let me tell you, the New Net Network gave me some numbers. The same thing in the Breakfast Club. They say, Hubert, good luck. iHeartRadio. We're not worried about one man. And I talked to some New York bars that gave me some ideas. I gave them some ideas in New York. So let me tell you something. You can lie all you want, Dallas and them, but let me tell you this. That DJ Envy, there's one black person that believe your stuck-up lies. But let me tell you, the New York Network bars and clubs that's on the same street, hey, we had some good conversation. We had some good conversation. But what you lie about, right? What you lie about, right? DJ Envy is one person. But that network in New York is more person, right? So you can lie with all you want. You can lie, Dallas, you can lie. Nobody don't want to eat with a liar. I don't want to be in your presence. They want me to forgive. Once a liar, always a threat. You always, and Boosie is a liar, and he always going to be a threat to God in our America. I asked Obama, can you be there? I don't want no trickery. That's why I filed a civil rights complaint. I want no trickery. I want no, to prove that this person right because you're in a war of a way of an election. I want no trickery. I want that video chat to let that conniving Yellow Breezy know you was watching my social media. And every black person at the hospital got the nerve to say something. Would you understand that? Would you understand those things? You don't understand. You don't understand what we do. You don't understand what the purpose of God. You don't understand. I'm not doing this to just carry. You know, back in the day, white people used to run us out the neighborhood, not black people running us out with hatred. But God said 1,000 years from now, you're going to make the same excuse. You're going to make the same excuse. You're going to try to keep something alive, but you don't want to change. You want America involved, but you can't change. You can't change. You will never evolve. You will always evolve in business and everything, but you will never evolve as a human race because you refuse to understand where you're going wrong. You refuse that knowledge. You know, the reason why people can't hear because they know what they see. They know their mental clarity. You stuck in mental disorder. You stuck hurting because you know what you see. You know jealousy. You know friend. You know these things. You know behavior. Let them do what they do to me. God said, let them do. But the Justice Department knows. Marvel and them been communicating with me about Dallas. We putting the Justice Department in this. They knows they've been communicating about what Texas and Dallas going to do. And they want me to open up the connivingness. To connivingness with OG Spoon and Boost and them lying. See, I took drama at Newman Smith. We got many things to do. Let them have it. But God said, yeah, let them have it. And let them do what they do. But we the same one and run with hatred. Well, what makes us different from KKK? When you call racist names in that, what makes you different from them? I told the civil rights. What makes hip-hop in the street different from them? If you my brother, you my brother then. If you my sister, you my sister. If you my homie, you my homie. If we a child of God, we a child of God. But deception will always be the main part. Whatever. Yellow Breezy, I'm not going to argue with your partner. My fight is bigger and greater than yours. I asked for something. But the same enemy that want to chill with you, they want to sit up there and listen to your music, they want to lay up under me. That's not going to happen. And I'm going to tell her, the same enemy you listen to, state of Texas, want to lay up under me. Same enemy that listen to Boosie and them lies, and Yellow Breeze and them lies want to lay up under me. That ain't going to happen. God said the enemy is not going to lay close to me. That's not going to happen, partner. And I want to make this very clear. God said that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. The same person in Dallas that listening to Yellow Breeze and Dallas and Texas lies want to lay up to me. God said that ain't happen. And we're going to tell us civil rights against racism and hip-hop. You hear me? That ain't going to happen. You hear me? The enemy want to listen to lies and boosting them lies and want me to hang out and want to lay up under me. No. God not about to let the enemy lay up under me. I'd rather marry a church girl, a woman that knows about the music country and know about God to be in the arms of you. No. But God said, you want me to sleep with the enemy? You want me to hang with the enemy that lies? You want me to eat with the enemy, sleep with the enemy? You want me to eat with them? Where they sit up there, side Jeffing for Yellow Breezy lies and Dallas and them lies. You want me to eat with the enemy? God say no. This moment forward, mark this day forward right now. Mark this day forward right now. We are putting on the civil rights that the state of Texas want me to eat with the enemy in the community. Want me to involve myself with liars and eyes in the music industry and boosting them lies. God said I would not eat with them. I would stay to myself. I would not eat with them. Social media.
Here is information from Helpful Professor.
We will not eat with the enemy. Did me wrong.
Here's the definition of get someone wrong. Misunderstand someone, especially
Wait.
by falsely imputing malice.
Racism.
Here's the definition of racism: prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism by an individual,
From
community, or institution.
the state of Texas.
According to Britannica, Texas, constituent state of the United States of America, it became the 28th state of the Union in 1845. Texas occupies the south-central segment of the country and is the largest state in area.
And the music industry.
According to KXAN, Austin, Texas's music industry has generated 4.6.
The community asked me to open up to racism and lies. I would not eat with Yellow Breezy. I would not eat with that piece of crap or Trap Boy Freddy. Anybody that involving themselves with them. I would not eat with liars. And people want to intimidate and do these things. God would not eat with you. God have spoken. And y'all can go to heck. And y'all can look the way y'all look. God want no part of it. God want no part of it. God do yellow breezy. God want no part of it, man. And his lies. Teaming up with racism. Hey, we spoke about it right now here. God has put this in. God has put this in to fruition. I want him to hear me.